Every time I look at you, there's so many things that I wanna do. I promise you when I'm ready that I'll spend my life with you. What is love? Is it steady? 'Cause I don't know what to do. So tell me, girl, are you ready to do what we came to do?
One day we can be together.
'Cause you know that I wanna be down, baby.
But right now we cannot forget it.
'Cause you know I got to get around. 'Cause don't have much money, can't buy a diamond ring.
Trying to be funny.
It's only a sensual thing, so can you get with it? It's like that. It's only a sensual thing, yeah.
It's like that.
Oh yeah.
What joy I bring.
So can you get with it? Don't ever doubt you'll be a someone. Always go for what you want. Get up and put your purpose on. Get up, feel the sun shining on your face. Believe that you deserve it all. Put in the work and you will end up far. This is my show and tell. So tell me, are you ready to get it on? So tell me, yeah. So tell me, are you ready? So tell me, are you ready for me? So tell me, are you ready? Tell me, are you ready? Yes, y'all. To the beat, y'all. What's up, y'all? This is Lawrence Hicks Wilson. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, please subscribe. If this isn't your first time, welcome back. Today, if you don't know, we're listening to yours truly, Usher Raymond. That's why I'm wearing my Usher and my Brandy shirt, because y'all know it's still a Brandy world over here. Okay? Quit playing. But today, we're going to review his first album, self-titled Usher. So if you didn't know, My Way wasn't his first album. Now you know. But we're going to talk about all his albums. But in this video, we're going to focus on his first album, Usher, and we're going to speed through it. And I'm not going to use any original music from him because I don't need YouTube banning me. And we want to get monetized sometimes, all right? All right, so the first track, I don't know if y'all saw the video clip coming into the video, but that was one of the singles. Probably not the first single, but one of the singles off the album, Can You Get With It? And I have a story about that song. So when we get to that track, I'm going to tell y'all. So the first track, this album was released in 1994. It's released by LaFace Records, produced by Sean Puffy Combs, of course, L.A. Reid, and it has a plethora of songwriters and producers. All right, so let's speed through this because I don't want to keep y'all all day. We don't want this to be another 30-minute video unless it includes other, stuff y'all like. But this one is just a simple video. So the first song, I'll Make It Right, it's written by, let's see, who wrote this song, y'all? Well, it says Who Knows Music. And apparently it says Faith Evans and Isaiah Lee and Kamara Griffin. So these are the songwriters. So lyrics by Darren Benbow. I hope I'm saying your name right. LaQuintus Saxon, Kamara Griffin, Isaiah Lee, and Faith Evans. So this is 1994. So if y'all didn't know, Faith Evans was doing a lot of studio sessions as far as writing and backgrounds is concerned before she released her first album. And again, this is a Sean Puffy Combs production and Bad Boy Entertainment with LaFace. So it makes sense how she got where she did in the following year. And she's all over this album. So I'll Make It Right. That's my favorite. I'll make it right. So if you don't know how it goes, that's how it goes. And personally, when I play this Usher album, the first track that I like to play, it's not even on this album. It's the Just Call Me a Mac, because it goes so well with this album. Even though his voice was changing, but the way his voice was sitting at that age, at that time, it gives the album like a high energy. And then if you play I'll Make It Right right after that as a track 2, it kind of brings you right into the groove and the vibe so you can jam for the rest of the 14 tracks. Okay? So I'll make it right. It's a personal favorite of mine, but it's not my top favorite. I'll tell y'all what my top favorite song off this album is. Y'all comment and let me know what y'all's is off this album. Track 2. Can You Get With It? That's the second full-length track. But the actual second track is an interlude, and the music is by Chucky Thomas for y'all 90s heads. And for people that was actually grown in the 90s that remember, Chucky Thomas is a legend. Shout out to you, Chucky Thomas. I don't know what I would do to be in your graces, but I would love to be in your graces and just be a student. And when God blessed me with the money, I would love to get a track produced by you or something. And yes, I want you to record me in analog with actual, you know what I mean? Like, I want to know what my voice would sound like if it was recorded 90s style, my music. We're going to get there. But back to Can You Get With It? That's the song I was singing when the video started. So I covered Can You Get With It probably a year ago. And when I went to back up my files on my MacBook, I lost those files. And usually files like that disappear into the iCloud. So I'm going to check my iCloud and see if I can find any remnants of it. But it's okay. If I ever find the clips from me covering that song, I will post it and share it with you guys. But I decided to sing a little bit of it live. And I emphasis on a little bit because I'm on TikTok too. YouTube be tripping. So I had to sing that song with my whole chest because y'all know my voice is soft and sweet. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that. The ladies still like it. Some of y'all fellas do too. Stop tripping. So we gonna move on to the next track. But Can You Get With It was a Devontae Swing track. The music and the lyrics. If you don't know who Devontae Swing is, he's from Jodeci. And you got to say it just like that. Shout out to you, Devontae Swing, for being a great songwriter and producer. And all the members of Jodeci, because y'all are very influential. Y'all voices is like the soundtrack to a lot of our childhoods. So, next track. Also, wait, before I get to the next track, because that was a Devontae Swing track, I want to make sure I cover all of the facts in this song, because they sometimes y'all don't know all of what goes on. But yeah, it's a Devontae Swing track, and Tim Mosley. So Timbaland is actually on the instruments too. And I don't know if he was going by Timbaland at the time, but it said Tim Mosley. So I didn't know. And if y'all didn't know, Timbaland had something to do with Can You Get With It, because he was around the Devontae Swing people, aka The Basement. That's what it was. Guitar, Daryl Pearson, and background vocals. All the background vocals was done by Usher. I don't have much money. I can't buy a diamond ring. That's why I wanted to record the song, because of the harmony layers. Oh! So I'm so sad that I lost that song, but hey, whatever. Next song is Think of You, which is written and produced by Carl Chucky Thomas. We were just talking about that legend. Well, the music is by Chucky Thomas. The lyrics is by Darnell Jones. Why do I want to say Darnell Jones? But it says Darnell Jones. Usher had a hand in writing the song, as well as Faith Evans. That's why you see Black China music, because that's Faith Evans music. And then that's probably a standout track to me because of the way the song starts in the music video. It's so 90s, and the production is super 90s, like that. Doom, 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 doom. Those chords. I'm probably singing it out of the tune because my voice can't go that deep. Doom, doom. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. In the video, the choreography is done by the amazing T-Boz from TLC. All right? So if y'all didn't know that, you know now. And I think that's one of my favorite Usher videos from the first era of his album. All the time I think of you. Hold on, that's a little higher. That's a step higher. All the time I think of you. There it is. So that song. And it contains a sample from Tidal Wave. And all background vocals are done by Faith Evans and Usher. So when you hear that, ooh, That's Faith and Usher. Ooh, it's a lot of layers on there. Next track is Crazy. I'm Crazy, which is written by the amazing Brian Alexander Morgan. I have no words for that man, and I'm kind of scared of him. I'm scared of Bam, and I not like that, you know, because I ain't scared of nobody but Jesus. But when you just seeing these people have regular social media accounts and engage, it's like, oh my God, they are real people. They are real people. So if you don't know who Brian Alexander Morgan is, he's responsible for a lot of SWV's hits, especially from their first album. And boy, does he have a sound. He has a sound. Every time you hear his production, you know it's him. He has a certain way about his chord progressions and his arrangements. Look, my cat is trying to get attention, so don't mind him. Can I finish this video, please? Can I finish this video? I'm going to give you attention later. Not right now. I'm going to give you some attention later. All right. Why does your pet want to get your attention while you're working? I don't know. Because they see your aura open up. So crazy. And this was 1994. So this was like right after SWV's first album, because they did that Above the Rim soundtrack, I believe, in 93. And at the top of 94, it was just like SWV madness because of how big the first album had blown up. So I think they started recording their second album probably around 94 and through 95, because it came out in 96. But for Bam to be making his rounds, he did what he needed to do. Bam Jam's music, okay? My favorite Bam's production is Always on My Mind, and he's singing on it. That's a SWV song. Check it out. Next track. Let's see. Hold on. Before we move on to the next track, additional production is from Puff Daddy. It's probably minor production. Who knows? And the background vocals on this song is sang by Usher and Crystal Johnson. Shout out to Crystal Johnson. Now, the next song after Crazy is The Many Ways. I can think of many ways to say I love you. That is a gorgeous melody that they wrote, and it has a video to it. Music is by Dave Hall. The lyrics is by Albert Brown, and it's a gorgeous ballad. So if you've never seen the video to that Usher song, check it out. Usher realness. So The Many Ways, the next song after The Many Ways, before we move on, I want to drop some gems. The background vocals on The Many Ways is not only done by Usher, but is done and produced, co-produced by the amazing Al B. Sure. So if you don't know who Al B. Sure is, he almost was probably a lot of y'all's daddies. So just want to throw that out there. And he wrote Forever My Lady to Kim Porter. What a gorgeous song he wrote for their baby boy, who's no longer a baby boy, Quincy. Shout out to you, Quincy. Can we be friends, man? Let's hang out. All right. So next song after that is I'll Show You Love. And I love that beat. Wait, nah, that's another song. So I'll Show You Love. I'll Show You Love. Bring it to me, y'all. Now you can put your trust in me. Good loving. Hold on, y'all, because I may need to play that song. I mean, it threw me off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the awkward pause, but I don't want to leave anything out when it comes to this Usher song. And I don't want YouTube to ban me for playing any real music, so I'm going to just play the first few seconds just to remind myself. So don't ban me. We're not playing the song. Hold on. Uh-huh. Doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. I'll show you love, oh love, baby. So that song, I love that song too. I love the beat and the way that Usher sang it and the arrangements. And I like the I don't know if it's a sample, but that so I'm sure it's a sample. And the keyboards is by Herb Militant, drums by Gene Pokey Oliver. Background vocals by Faith Evans, of course, and Usher. And it does contain a sample from Blind Man Can't See by the amazing James Brown, the Godfather. What I would do just to have met the Godfather of Soul, okay? James Brown. He's responsible for influencing the greats. If we didn't have James Brown, we wouldn't have got Prince, we wouldn't have got Michael Jackson, and we probably wouldn't have got Usher. So thank you, James Brown. Thank you. Get up. Get on the scene. The big payback. Hallelujah. The next song is another interlude, the Can't Stop interlude. Can't stop thinking of you. Faith Evans is on that again. Beautiful interlude. And you know I don't know what to do. Something he says, that's how he sings. That's how Usher is singing it. So that's the interlude, and that interlude goes into the beautiful ballad Love Was Here, which is written by Kamara Griffin, who also did some background vocals on this song, and Albert Brown. Love Was Here. Love was here. So if you don't know, now you know. That's how the song goes. So now the song after that, again, I want to drop some gems before I go to the next track. Al B. Sure produced that song, Love Was Here. And so if you ask yourself, does he really love you? Yes, I do. Well, I'll be true throughout the times. Usher. That's my brother. That's my big brother. I learned from him. Now, that's why I love that song. So I don't know if Al B. Sure demoed that song so Usher can have a reference, but Al B., what was you going through when you was on this? What period? What do you go through, period? Because when you wrote Forever My Lady and when you wrote some of these Usher songs, clearly you were in love. Clearly you're a romantic kind of guy. You are not a douche, if you will. So Al B. Sure, that was recorded by Al B. Sure, and Dan Burdoff assisted him. Background vocals by Usher, Kamara Griffin, of course, Faith Evans, and Al B. Sure. Hallelujah. All right, that was a great song. So after that song, it's my personal favorite song off this album, and it's track number 11. This is what the disc could look like. I can't wait to release my album physically. This is why I'm doing these YouTube videos and on social media, because I'm building something for y'all. I made an album for y'all, but I need y'all help. So follow, subscribe, so we can get the album out. So look at the disc, though. I can't wait to start making designs for my album. And singles, too, because I'm going to put some singles out. And for any of the people that support me right now in these crucial moments, I got something special for you. So this is, it definitely matches the design. So that's why everything is like brown, blue, and black. I love it. But my favorite song, track 11, Whispers. If my heart could speak, you know. If my heart could speak, you know. It's my favorite song. Just the way it starts. If I could. What's the lyrics? Because the lyrics is up in here. If I could tell you, I could tell you how I feel when I'm close to you. Oh my gosh, go listen to that song, y'all. Whispers by Usher off the first album. So if you skipped over to this album and you didn't listen to this album, you need to take a step back and go back. Because you can't call yourself an Usher fan or that you know Usher if you don't know what's on this album. So get it together. Now, get it together before you get to the nice and slow era. Okay? Because if it wasn't for this era, he wouldn't have known how to polish himself to get to the My Way era. Do, 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 do. Okay? So, Whispers, that's my favorite song. It was written by Devontae Swing again. Devontae, you did your thing on them lyrics. Jesus. Daryl Pearson and who's on the background vocals? Daryl is on the background vocals. You go, boy. And he's also on the instruments. My favorite track off that album. It should have had a video. Now, the next song after that, You Took My Heart and Ran Away. That's my Usher impression. And it was written by, lyrics by Danielle Jones. So shout out to Danielle, Ward, and Usher Raymond. Ward Colbert and Usher has some co-writing. So 13, 14-year-old Usher did take the liberty on co-writing some of these songs off this album as I'm throwing out these gems. That's why it's good to still buy albums, because like I saw a meme, the girl was like, "Oh mom, get rid of your CDs. Tell me the song that you can that you like from that CD, and I can just pull it up faster than you can pull the CD out." It's not about that. Y'all want something so quick and validating. That's boring. 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 Tomato. Tomato. I want to open it so I can look at the pictures and imagine that I'm inside the damn CD, okay? While it's playing. Or it could be streaming and I still can be looking through the album liners, the pictures. I don't want to go on Wikipedia and Google who wrote it. I want to see it next to Usher, the artist I'm listening to. Y'all are so boring in this generation. Jesus. And no, I'm not even that old. I just appreciate it. I appreciate this. Y'all don't appreciate stuff. What's wrong with y'all? All right. So, You Took My Heart. I love that beat, and I love Faith Evans' harmony on it. My love for you will never change. Something like that. So I love that. And there was a beat on here that was stuck in my head. There was a beat on here that was stuck in my head. I want to get back to that. It was Slow Love. We were talking about slow love. Lay back and relax, which is after the track Crazy. I'm crazy. So Slow Love, that's my favorite beat off this album. Come and get some of this slow love. So I hope I didn't skip over that. So sorry if I did. So I'll Be Sure did that too. He did The Many Ways and he did Slow Love. Lay back and relax. I got the love you've been searching for. So yeah, Slow Love. And so back to You Took My Heart, which is track number 12, with Faith Evans on it. Again, I love how she's singing the backgrounds. I love the arrangements on here. This song was produced by Sean Puffy Combs. And yeah, recorded at Soundtrack Studios. Faith Evans is on the background vocals, as well as Crystal Johnson, and Mary Brown. Oh, I'm sorry. Not that was for the following song. So, Smile Again. I'm sorry. So, You Took My Heart. The person that's singing backgrounds on that song only is Faith Evans, and it was produced by Eddie F. Farrell for Untouchables Entertainment, and it was also recorded by Prince Charles. So yeah. The next track after that, Smile Again, that song was produced by Sean Puffy Combs. Music is by Herb Millington. The lyrics is by Dave Hollister. Ooh, Dave Hollister, you've been in the game for a minute. Shout out to you. You are a legend. Herb Millington and Faith Evans. And so I guess it says music by Herb and lyrics by Dave. So I don't understand why it says produced by Sean Puffy Combs. Anyway, moving on to the next track. Background vocals by Usher, Dave, Faith, and Crystal Johnson. Mary Brown, as I said. So the last track off this album, which is a awesome ending track, because it makes you anticipate more from Usher and you wonder what he's going to do next, which leads into the second album. So Final Goodbye is the final track off of here, and it's time to say goodbye. It's over now. Just like this video, because we came to the end of this video. And if I was to give this album a rate from 1 through 10, it's definitely a 10. Even though there was a lot of controversy surrounding this album. That last track was produced by Dave Jam Hall for Untouchables, and Faith Evans again did backgrounds on here. And it contains a sample by Biz Markie. Oh baby you. Okay, so yeah, I got 23 tabs open in my head. Now y'all know. So that was Biz Markie. It was a sample in there that they used. So that song is called The Final Goodbye, which is the final track off of Usher's debut album, which has 14 tracks, like a debut album should. That's why my debut album has 14 tracks, and I need y'all help so we can get it out there. And we will. We will. Soon. I believe that. I refuse to believe anything less. So anything that make you feel less, don't believe it. All right, y'all, before we get to the 25-minute mark or the 30-minute mark, I got to go. Whoa. Like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next video, which will probably be a Brandy album video. And then we're going to review Usher's My Way. My Way. All right, peace.